Hi guys, welcome back. Murray here. Today we're going to paint a nice little, I'm going to show you how to paint a nice little winter scene. Grab your brushes, your paints, get your paper ready. Let's get going. Right now I'm going to wet the sky, the paper, putting down a little bit of blue, adding a little bit of a mauve to it so it turns out a little bit purplish for the background, and then I'm just going to get a little bit of the cobalt blue and a little bit more of the French ultramarine blue. Just mix them together and do the rest of the sky. Adding a few little darker marks in here for the clouds. And I do this just for contrast. I don't like to see a sky all one color. A lot of people do, I don't. So put in a little darker color for contrast. Now we're going to mix up a little phthalo blue and a little bit of the burnt sienna. And that's going to be our forest in the background. Nice easy stroke. Lay it down, pull it up a little. We got some trees going. And then on top of that, we're going to just add a little bit of gamboge just to lighten it up a tad. So here I'm going to put some gamboge, as you see. And now I'm going to just clean my brush, add a little bit of my burnt sienna, which is brown, and just add that again for a little contrasting color. It's not a good idea just to leave everything in one color. Always looks better if you've got combinations of colors, blending of colors. Right now we're just drying the painting because I want to paint on top of that sky area, the forest area, but I don't want it to be wet. I don't want the the paint to spread all over, so therefore I'm drying it. Takes just a minute or two with the hair dryer, and in a moment I'll be ready to do the painting. Wet my brush, stick it into the green, adding a little bit more of the tree line in the back here. This will be a little bit closer, so it'll be a little bit darker and a little bit taller. It'll show up a little bit better. There you go. Tree over here, a tree over there. Put a little bit of the grass tones underneath to show that it looks like a hill. And I think what we'll do now is probably just fill in the close forest, darken up the trees. Again, contrast, not all one color. Mix your colors, show a little dark, a little light. I don't get too involved in the shadows like a lot of artists do. I just like to paint my trees. Again, not one single color, just add, make it at least two different colors. And again, I'm adding a little bit of the burnt sienna, a little bit of the gamboge, just to add a little bit of color to the trees. Little foliage up there, a few branches, a few trees. And this shows up a little bit better than the ones on the left side, only because they're supposed to be closer. Now we're going to paint some closer trees on the left side. We want to balance it off. I mix up a little green, my hooker's green, put a little bit of my sepia with it, make it a nice dark green. Paint a couple of trees here. I think we'll add one more tree. Finish this one off first. And here goes the third one. Space them a little differently, not all the same space between them. not all the same height. You want to just don't make everything look like it's in unison. Try to break it up a little. It adds to the viewing pleasure of the artwork. So now I've got my close trees on the left, close trees on the right. Everything there is done. Now we're going to get ready with the tree. Put a nice tree in here. Mixing up my colors. And here we go. Looks like this is a good place to put a tree. Nice big tree. Just taking a little bit of the paint away. And here we're going to put in the roots and the hill that the tree is on. And we'll put another little tree right beside it. You'll notice that the tree is a little different in size. It's not as thick, not as broad, and it's not going in exactly the same direction. And we're just going to put some nice fine lines in here for the branches. Just helter-skelter here and there, everywhere. There's no rhyme or reason. It doesn't matter. There's no right. There's no wrong. Just put them in. You want to put as many branches or as few branches as you like. Again, it's winter time. They're empty branches. There's no leaves on them. There's nothing doing. Should be quite easy. All you need is a very fine pointed brush and you paint your branches. There we have the branches. Now we're going to put a little bit of snow on the pine trees over there, and over on the tree over here on the bark, we're going to put a little bit of snow there, a little bit of snow here. Again, it's a winter scene. You want to put the snow on, make it look wintry. And again, for the contrast. Darken it up a tad that fades on the black, on the dark trees. So you want to add a little bit more white to it. I use a white gouache, which is supposed to cover it up. Doesn't always cover it up well, so I have to give it a double coat. Works better if I let it dry the first time, but I don't always do that either. And here we have snow on the trees, snow on the tree trunks, and we have a nice little winter scene going for us. Again, we're just adding more of the white to the trunks, just so it shows up a little better. Clean the brush a little. Put a couple of trees in the background here. A couple of pine trees. They don't really show up, but again, it's there for the contrast. Again, you want to put marks in. Don't keep everything in one color, one block. Here I'm putting in some tree trunks just to make it look foresty. Very simple, very easy. Fill in a few branches on the trees, and it looks like I've got more pine trees going in the background. Again, all this is to add the depth and to show the trees that are far away and then the trees that are a little closer. And here I'm just going to put in a few bare trees again, but I think what I'm going to do is, because of the color in the background, all being one dull color. I'm taking a little sponge. I'm adding a little bit of my orange, a little bit of my red, and I'm just adding some fall colors as branches just to darken it up. And again, give it some contrast. Make it look like it's more than just one color. I like that, it looks nice. Add a little bit more, fill it in a little bit more. It brings it a little closer to the scene, to the front. And now I think we're gonna just add a few shadows for the snow, show the snow. And I use basically a blue. I mix my two blues, my cobalt, my ultramarine blue. Doesn't matter, just to show the snow shadows. That way you can tell it's snow. It's not all pure white. Got a few shadows going. Yeah, just trying to denote the hills or the slopes, so it's not all flat. Now we're going to put a few grasses in here, just on the slopes, just to make it look a little bit more realistic, more natural. And there we have a few more down here. Again, I do this to show the slopes, the hills, and to add a little bit more realism to the painting here. A few more strokes of grass. And we're getting there. Add a little bit of my burnt sienna along with the green, just to show the dead grasses and the dead ground. Again, colors don't matter. You can play with the colors yourself. Here I'm just doing a little bit of a blending. I take a little old brush that I have and put a little bit of water in it, and I just blend it just to add to the snow and the ground and the grass, just to give it a little color. Now I'm just going to put in a couple more branches, only because I feel like it. I don't think it needs it, but I just like doing the branches today. A few more twigs coming out. A few more background trees. And there you have it. A couple of shadows on the trees. More shadows of the pine trees. A few more branches. Just wave them in, squiggle them. Don't make them straight if you can help it. A few more pieces of grass. And there you have it, a beautiful winter scene. A couple of pine trees, a couple of bare trees. Nice forest background, a little bit of snow. I appreciate the fact that you've come to watch. I've enjoyed doing this for you. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Please give us a like. Give us some comments. We'd like to hear your comments. Let us know where you're watching from. And hope to see you next time. This is Murray signing off. Again, thanks for watching.